Alright, so we all know Save the World. You know that game mode that came out before Battle Royale? Yeah, that one. I've been playing it recently because it gives good XP, but I found it's actually pretty fun. And so do around 25,000 players. Wait. 25,000 players? That's more players than half of the Metaverse modes, or whatever they're called. Actually, you know what? Let's go check right now. Alright, so I've just gone on Fortnite. If we go down to Buy Epic, and we have to click on this, because, you know, they try to hide it away. Save the World is 24.4 thousand. Yep, around 25k. And as we can see, it has more than basically all the Metaverse modes. So, yeah, back to the video. And Epic Games act like they don't care about Save the World and pretend it doesn't exist. It makes no sense, to be honest, but we're talking about Epic Games here, so let's cut them some slack. Now, the gameplay you see in the background from the Hunter Titan mini-boss fight, which was added quite recently at the time of recording, but apparently this was a big deal, because Epic hasn't added anything new to Save the World in a while. And with that update, they also added the Primal Bow. You know that one from Chapter 2 Season 6? Hated that season, but you know. I've unlocked it, but I haven't actually used it yet. Apparently it's alright. Hopefully Epic sees that the player count goes up after updating it, and actually pays attention to Save the World. This boss also does have a explosive damage resistance. You can't just two-shot it with some rocket launcher or whatever. Before you actually do fight the boss, you have to go around and locate the Titan tracks, which is like purple goo as you can see on the screen. You have to do this around 4 times before you fight the boss, but the first 2 times you fight him, you have to break these crystals before you can actually, you know, defeat the guy, so. It's not only me that thinks that Epic should try to revive Save the World, as I went on Twitter to see what people had to say. Imagine if one day we did get the rest of the Twine Peaks storyline for Save the World. Would be so awesome to jump into the story again. Doubt it will ever happen after them claiming the story was complete and hardly any new event quests, but it's nice to think about. That is what @TheRealIt's4G on Twitter had to say, and I totally agree. I think they should carry on with the storyline after they said the Save the World storyline was complete after it ended abruptly after Canny Valley. But that's the thing I would like to talk about right now, actually. Now, as I just mentioned, Epic said that the Save the World story was complete. In this blog post, which they basically said, we give up on Save the World. In this blog post, they said that Save the World would stay a paid experience, and which they said they would make it free in 2018, 2 years before this. They said that the content would slow down from here, so they said we will stop updating Save the World, but they tried to soften the blow. After Canny Valley, they added Twine Peaks, which is a more difficult area with level 140 zones. But what's different about Twine Peaks is that there's no quest line like all the other areas. I think Save the World would have a huge increase in players if they carried on the storyline and added some quests to Twine Peaks. I think the only reason Epic will not do this is purely because they don't make enough money from Save the World. You all know Epic Games loves money, so I thought of a few ways they could earn more money from Save the World. One way they could get more money is you could be able to purchase gold with V-Bucks. Now that does kind of make Save the World pay to win if you think of it in that way. But you can get gold for free anyway, so it's not really that pay to win, it's just speeding up the game a bit. Another way they could earn more money from Save the World is add a story to Twine Peaks. Now I've just been on about that, but what I mean is make a DLC, a payable DLC. But I know you do pay for Save the World anyway, so this is a bit of a far out way they could earn money. But I mean, I've seen people online say they would pay for a DLC, they'd be willing to pay. So I mean, it isn't that far out. They could do it if they really wanted to. Epic could make Save the World more accessible. Now what I mean by that is make it easier to find, because you have to go like all the way to the bottom of Buy Epic, which honestly takes a while in itself. And if Epic wants people to buy Save the World, they should make it at the front, like, because it's their premium experience, because you have to pay for it. So alright guys, unfortunately that is the end of the video. I know it was a pretty short one, but around Christmas there's a lot to do. But a reward, I guess if you want to call it that, for staying to the end, is letting you know that I'm going to be live streaming and recording a video of Phasmophobia VR. And if you don't know what that is, I don't have time to explain right now, so go search it up. I'm sorry. But bye. Merry Christmas.